Hey everyone, it's That Warm Feeling. I'm taking a different direction with this channel, so I'm actually bringing you a makeup tutorial today. For this look here, it's kind of like an orangey, like smoky, but still kind of like a cut crease look. Lots of glitter. So I'll be showing you how to do the eyes, and at the end I kind of tack on how I did like the face. I didn't go into too much detail. If you want me to do a video specifically geared towards face, blushes, and stuff like that, feel free to let me know down in the comments. But other than that, let's go ahead and get the video started. Alright, so I already have this side done. I'm going to be working on this side. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, if it will focus, maybe. And we're just going to apply that all over the lid, and also underneath the lid as well. So next step, I'm going to take my Sugarpill Electro-Cutes, and this one is in SuperCharged. It's a really pretty, I don't have enough lighting to see it, but it's the SuperCharged. It's the orange. It's a lot more toned down than I expected their orange to be, but SuperCharged I love because it can be used a lot more easier to use for like an everyday natural look. So I'm just going to take that with a flat eyeshadow brush. With anything that is shimmery or has glitter to it, you want to use a flat brush and pat it on rather than brush it on, because then you won't lose as much of the shimmer. So I'm just going to apply that all the way up to the crease. I'm just going to keep building up the color until I get the coverage that I want. Alright, so we're going to look like that. So next, I'm going to take another Sugarpill color. I'm going to take Flamepoint, which is the bright orange. So I'm just going to take that with a big fluffy brush. Just going to get it right on the tip. So you're going to take that right here, right above where the lighter orange is. I'm just going to blend it in like that. Also go underneath from the bottom lash line and bring it to like a V point. Okay, so there's that. I did lose a little bit of the SuperCharged. I'm just gonna touch up a little bit where I may have missed it, mostly along where we applied Flamepoint. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. So next, with the other side of my Naked 3 brush, or another flat brush, or like an angled brush like this, I'm gonna take my Naked 3 palette. I'm gonna take the dark color, so I'm gonna take BlackHeart. So basically, I'm just going to draw a little V from the crease to the outer edge of my eye, like so. Take a little bit along the lash line, bottom lash line as well. We're gonna have something that looks like that. We're gonna brush that right above, basically right above the SuperCharged. I want this to be very smoky, and I don't want a lot of harsh lines with it, so I'm using eyeshadows rather than doing a hard and then blending it with the powders. And obviously, if you're losing some color on the bottom, touch up as soon as we get this step done. I'm going to blend a little bit upwards. Alrighty, so next I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush. We're just going to blend that out into the Flamepoint. Circular motions up and out, as always. We're going to do one more black. I'm going to take same brush. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Eye Shadow. This one is in Blackout. This is their matte black, blackest black they have. And I'm just going to do a couple little dots, like so. We're just going to use this to build up the smoky look. Start in the outer corner, and then work upwards and outwards. We're going to take this mostly down to the bottom lash line though. It's not going to go as much into the top of the look. Alright, so this is what it should look like as soon as we put that other color on. So I'm going to take another flat brush. This time, we're going to, with the Naked 3 palette, but we're going to be taking Dust, which is this color here. It's a really, really light pink. So I'm just going to use this as my brow highlight. And I'm also going to use this to highlight the inner corner. Next, I'm actually going to be taking a glitter liner. And we're not going to use it as eyeliner. This is, we're going to do something kind of different with it. But I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay glitter liner. This is the Heavy Metal liner, and this one is in Distortion. It's like a translucent, clear, white glitter that reflects the colors that are underneath it, so it's great for every kind of look. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to swirl it around so I make sure I get a lot. I'm actually going to be pressing this on top of our lid color. You want to press rather than brush so you don't smear the color underneath. This is going to set the eyeshadow underneath, and it's also going to give us a really gorgeous glittery effect without having to worry about messing with glitter primers and loose glitters. You'll see that it's giving it a nice sheen, nice glittery sheen. You're just gonna let that dry. Make sure you keep your eye closed, otherwise it'll crease and then it'll just mess up the whole look. Alrighty, so it's all dry and it should look like this so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the liner on this side, and then I'll come back and show you how to do that liner on this side. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're ready to go ahead. I'm ready to go ahead and show you liner. So the liner I'm actually using is the MAC Pro, the paint pots, and this one is in black. They work great. They last a long time. I like going with this. So I'm going to take my MAC 210 brush. I love it. It's my favorite eyeliner brush. Okay, so I'm going to start on the outer edge here. Just following that. Now, a little bit further, I'm going to actually take this up, following this little area here. I'm going to create a big dramatic wing. This is the only harsh part I want in this makeup tutorial. In this look, I want the eyeliner to really stand out. So, and then also going from the bottom of the wing, I'm going to take this along the lower lash line here. I'm going to kind of create a larger eye effect. I'm going to follow this right here. And it can be a little messy on the bottom because we can blend that out with darker eyeshadow. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to follow like where my eye naturally creases at the bottom. I'm going to use that as my new eyelid, like so. And make sure that they look similar on each side. They don't have to look exactly the same, because it's going to be hard to do completely 100% symmetrical. Now, from where we left off in the middle, we're not going to go too thick with it. We're just going to follow. I'm going to stop talking right now because I'm getting close to my mouth, resting my hand on my face, so just follow along. We're not going to go overly thick with the liner here. From here, I kind of created this sharp little point here, starting from the little tear duct here. So starting from here, I'm just going to bring this out like so, connecting it with the top line there. Basically creating a point from the inner tear duct here to here. I'm going to get a little thicker on this side. There we go. Now we look even on both sides. Now we're going to line the waterline and also that little area right there. So there are other options I could use, but I'm just going to use my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. This thing is like, it's almost gone, but it's the Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Normally I would use something that's that I don't have to set. I do find with the NYX pencil, I have to set it on the waterline, otherwise it can just look kind of gross. It'll start flaking about halfway through the day, and it's just not cute. So like I said, line the waterline, and then take a little bit and just dab it and get that inner line there, fill in the line where the black was. It's okay if you go over top some of the liner, because we can go back in and fix that. But before we do that, I'm going to take my highlighter brush. I cleaned it off, so just like a flat brush or something like that, a thin detailer brush. I'm going to take that with, I'll mix it up this time. I'm going to take my Illamasque Eye Shadow, and this one is in Sex. It's a nice bright white. But I'm just going to take this and just set wherever I use the jumbo pencil. Okay. Just to make sure that it's going to stay and I'm not going to have any problems later on in the day. Now that we have that on, go back in with your eyeliner and just touch up any areas that need touched up. Alright, so that is all done. Next we're going to do mascara. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. I don't always curl my lashes. It just depends on the mascara I'm using. Now for my mascara, I'm actually using Benefit's They're Real Mascara. I'm just going to brush this through my lashes. So I'll go ahead and curl my other lashes. Alrighty, so we have that on. That's perfect. So I think as far as eyes go, we're done for right now. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer, my foundation, and I will be right back to show you the finished look. Alrighty, so here's the finished look, everyone. So I did my foundation. I did use a contour, a highlight, and a blush. For my contour, I used the MAC Pro sculpting tools in, I think it's beige. The blush I use is from La Femme. It's kind of like a pinky, it's a light pink blush. You don't want anything super dramatic, especially since the eyes are going to be like the focal point of this look. My highlight, I actually used the Urban Decay Naked Illuminating Powder. This is an Ulta exclusive. It's baked. It's really, really super shimmery. For this look, I used an old blush brush that I use for like powders now. I think it's like I think it was like something from the dollar store. But I just used that to lightly tap it to give me that light illuminated rather than super shiny. And for the lips, I actually used my Urban Decay Revolution lipstick, and this one is in Native. It's one of my good go-to natural lipsticks, but this is what it looks like. I love these lipsticks. They're like my favorite now, even compared to MAC. But this one is like, it's like a nice nudie pink. On me, it does come off a little pinker. It does change depending on your skin tone, so. But they last a long time. They're really hydrating, and I've been needing that lately. But yeah, this is what the look looks like. I hope you like this. So if you liked it, like where my channel's going now. I'm stepping away from art vlogs. I'm still gonna be artistic, doing like artistic stuff, but more towards like beauty, cosmetic, and tutorials and stuff. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want, letting me know any future looks you want me to do, anything inspired by anything. I'm thinking, personally, I'm gonna be like gearing more towards like kind of geeky stuff, like Pokemon themed stuff, or League of Legends, you know, Jinx is my bitch. And even, I'll maybe even do some drag stuff. So leave me anything down below what you want to know, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.